Hi everyone, Jen here from My Everyday Space. I'm just popping in for a few minutes to share with you how I like to take a break at home, a little bit of me time, and that is simply just sitting down with my favorite cup of coffee. There are many different processes in making a cup of coffee, so today I'm going to share with you one of the processes that I enjoy, and it's with using an AeroPress. They're absolutely fabulous. So let me just show you what it's all about. It doesn't take very long to use either, so I get to show you that as well. Here we go. Okay, so the AeroPress comes in this zipped up bag here. It's very easy to store. It doesn't take up a lot of space. There is a press, a chamber, a funnel, a stir stick, a cap, and a little holder for your paper filters. Okay, so the suggested amount of coffee to use is about 15 grams of coffee, and I already measured it out and weighed it out, and I know that's about a quarter of a cup. Now, if you don't have a grinder at home and you don't have any way of purchasing whole beans, you can simply just use fresh ground beans. They suggest using a medium roast because that's what allows the water to flow through at a slower rate to get you that perfect tasting coffee. Okay, so you take your beans. I'm just going to grind them up here so I can show you how I use my press. Put to the grinder. The lid back on and grind them up. Love that I can smell those fresh beans being ground up. One of my top 5 smells for sure. Get off. Go. And to get the press ready, you simply just put the plunger rubber side up onto your surface and add the chamber part. Now there are numbers on the chamber. Some are in color, some are like etched in like how mine are. And there's a number 4. And you just want to have, this is the cap side where it screws on. So that faces at the top. So put this on to about number 4. Put your funnel on top. That helps from spilling the fresh grinds all over the place. And you just pour it in. Can't tell you how great this smells. Okay, then once we get to this stage, you can get your cap ready. You just take a filter from there. It's a paper filter, and you just put it into the cap. Now you want to wet the filter just to eliminate any dust that may be in the filter from where it's. You don't want that into your coffee. Okay. So we got the grinds in there. So now you want to add a little bit of water for the blooming stage. And you just want to kind of double it in height. So take it up to the next number. Circular motions, just getting everything wet. And you want to allow that to bloom for about 30 to 40 seconds. Allowing the water to interact with the fresh grinds to give you that flavorful tasting coffee that you so deserve while you're taking your break. Just give it a little stir with your stick, making sure that everything is coated with the water. Perfect. So this whole process is about a 2-minute process. If you love going to cafes and you found your favorite cafe that gives you that perfect tasting coffee, you can achieve that with this little guy at home for sure. Okay, so then just continue to add some more water all the way to the very top, just leaving a little bit of a rim at the top for the cap. Look at that crema. Wonderful. Beautiful. It's going to taste great. And then add your cap. Twist it on. Okay, so at this part, you want to just wait about a minute and a half, because the process is about 2 minutes. So we've already done half a minute letting it bloom. And so another minute more and a half will give you that great tasting coffee. So I just want to talk to you a little bit more about the AeroPress. Like I said, it's great. You can take it traveling with you. You know, if you like to go camping, you can bring it camping with you without sacrificing, maybe it's a Keurig you use, or you have to go to grab a cup of coffee somewhere, and it doesn't always taste, there's not the consistent taste that you enjoy. But at home, you can, with this guy, you can create that cup of coffee that you really enjoy, and it tastes the same every single time. And it's simple and it's so easy to make. We've been talking a lot about igniting your senses and how that creates wellness and comfort in your space. Sometimes we live busy lives. We, outside of the home or inside the home, we're moms, or, maybe we take care of elderly parents, or whatever it may be. It's important to take me time, take breaks. And if you can ignite your senses through smells or taste, it just brings that so much more enjoyment and that overall feeling of wellness and comfort. Okay, so I think it's been about 2 minutes now. Normally I set a timer, but I didn't want to leave the station here. Still need to get a timer for the station at this end, and then that way I can show you exactly. It's really not that long, but here we go. So at this stage, you just want to get your favorite cup. I love my B cup because it's beautiful. And you can use, depending on the size of the cup, you could put the funnel back on there, and that could help for when you place the chamber back onto your cup like this. Okay, and then with 2 hands, you just want to slowly plunge down, getting all that water out. You can hear it going into the cup, and you're going to hear all the gases release and the plunge to come through at the very end. It's very satisfying. That sound right there. Wonderful. Okay, when you're done, it's super simple. Just take it over to your garbage, or for me, I have this little bucket here, and you just take the end off and you plunge it into there. It's so simple. And then for your cup of coffee, you just top it up to whatever height you like it at. The amount that we do, this is perfect for this size of cup. It's probably a 14-ounce cup of coffee, and I just fill it up. And it creates that perfect cup every single time. And that's it. That's how I do it. That's how I get my perfect tasting cup of coffee, to enjoy in my space, to ignite my senses, to give myself a little bit of me time. So important for your wellness and comfort. Cheers, everyone.